Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Life with Patty, and I'm gonna say Happy New Year's. It's New Year's Eve. I'm gonna upload this on New Year's Eve, but by the time it gets uploaded, it might be New Year's Day for some of you. So we're gonna have ourselves a chat, but first I'm going to open door number 6 to my 12 Days of Glowing Skin that Jennifer sent me, Jennifer Lopez. And it is another bath bomb. Yay, I love these things. And so when I take my bath, I'm actually going to take a nice relaxing bath after I get done chatting with all of you. Because I got off work, it was super slow today on New Year's Eve. And now I am doing this chat with you. And then I'm going to go take a nice relaxing bath. Because we're not going out tonight. We're staying home. Probably be in bed before midnight. Just saying. So anyways, what I'm going to share with you today is that I have decided for my own personal self, I'm going to do a no spend / low spend / essential shopping only for the year of 2022. So I made myself a little binder just for that. I am going to decorate this up nice and you know, with my crafting stuff and make the front look really pretty. But at first I told myself, you know what, I'm just going to go cold turkey. I'm just going to do, sorry, I keep pulling this because I don't like things right around my neck, but it's been cold at work. I was just going to flatline it and just do essential shopping only, which would be, you know, medicines and food and toiletries and gasoline, and that was it. And I started watching a lot of different channels to get ideas on how they did it. A lot of them, this is their 3rd or 4th year doing it. And they said they've learned every year from that. And so one channel that I just finished watching, and her channel name is called Nelia Rose, N-E-L-I-A, Nelia Rose. She had a lot of great suggestions. I watched another gal, and I cannot remember her channel name. And but I'm going to link Nelia's channel in the description box. And if you want to go over, she has quite a few videos on no spend, low spend. And honestly, I haven't watched all her videos. I just found her yesterday, I believe. So I was watching her videos and her rules and all that stuff to herself. Now, these rules are just for me, nobody else but me. You make up your own rules as you go. If you're not even doing it this year, but you just want to see how I do, that's awesome. I want to see how I do. All my friends at work say, oh, I give you a month and you're going to be off of this. And if I would have stuck to what I originally thought would be just a flat line, just essential shopping only, you're probably right. I probably would have lasted a month. Let me get a pen. I forgot to get a pen because I might write stuff down as I go. So, I'm going to have a little sip. I've been on a hot tea kick lately. I know I do Tea Tuesday, but it's been so chilly here. It actually got down to 36 degrees, and it's supposed to get down to 28 next week. So that's cold for us at night. And so I've been on a hot tea kick. When I get home from work, I make myself some hot tea and have it with my dinner and just kind of sip it afterwards. And so this one is a blueberry one that I'm having today. Anyways, to get started with this, first, Nelia said you need to list your reasons why. My reasons why I'm doing this, okay? So the main reason I think I'm doing this is to save money. I need to save money. I live paycheck to paycheck. I get paid, I spend it all. I get paid, I spend it all. And I know I could cut back in many, many departments to save some money, okay? The second reason why I want to do this is because I need to pay off some bills. Need to pay off some credit cards. You know, I went a little out of hand with them. If you've been following me for almost 3 years, March will be 3 years for you. You know, I am feast or famine. You know, I'm spending it all or I'm not spending it all. And I just need to learn to reel back. I mean, I've never been a good budgeter. I've never been a minimalist, and I probably never will be a minimalist. And that's not my goal this year. And I get depressed when I don't shop. I like to shop. I like to go to the Dollar Tree. I like to go to Michael's. I like to go to Hobby Lobby. I like to go to Marshall's, Walmart, Target, Dollar General. I like to shop. I like things. But I need to save money. I need to pay off some bills. The third reason why I need to do what I'm going to do is I need to use up what I have. I bought all these things. Hi, Jen Jen. I bought all these items, so now I need to use them. Just having them lay around the house and pile up, I don't know what I even have anymore. So I need to use up what I have. You bought it, Patty. Now use it. You know, that's my third reason. Number 4, declutter part of my house by doing this. By using this, I'm decluttering part of my home. Don't worry. I know I do a lot of crafts and cooking on my channel, and I'm going to continue to do so. But I'm going to show you that I'm going to do it with what I have here because I have so much. So I need to declutter, and this will help me do that. Number 5, why am I doing this? Saving for the future. Save some money, have a backup, you know. And that rolls into number 6, in case of an emergency. Hey, if I got sick today super bad, or I had to have surgery, I have 3 hours of vacation right now and 24 hours of medical. That's what I have right now. I could be out 4 days and then I'm out of income. You know, and you gotta, I mean, granted, I do have my husband and he has an income too, but we are not, Jenny, no, we are not by any means flush to where I don't have to work or he doesn't have to work. We need both of our incomes. And so at one time I had 80 hours of vacation built up and that felt great. But I went to Montana and visited my son, and then he came here. And so I took time off for that. And now we've had Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I have depleted all my vacation time. I will start building it right back up, but you know, I need to save in case of an emergency. You know, what happens? I've had 2 surgeries already. If I had another surgery, the last surgery I had, I did have a little bit of savings. I was out for 6 weeks. And so thank goodness that I had built up a lot of vacation time and some medical time, and I had some cushion in my savings. I don't anymore. My savings is almost all depleted, and I need to build that back up. So that is why I've decided in 2022, I need to do a low spend, no spend, essential shopping only. So those are my reasons why, and I have actually journaled them in my book here so that I keep track of that. And if I want to add to this, I will. I know one of the girls at work said, why do you need that big old book? I said, because I'm going to journal all along. I'm going to make notes on how I'm doing. You know, almost like you journal a normal journal, just so I could keep going. So then Nelia Rose, she gave a list of several things that she put as rules. I used some of them I didn't use, okay? And she said to write down all these items and then make yourself a rule for each one. Okay, so the first one was clothing. What am I going to do? I could say, I'm not buying any clothes this whole year. But let's be realistic, okay? Let's think about emergencies or something. So I put for clothing, only if it's truly needed. For instance, like my pants, my work pants. I wear jeans to work, but when they get too faded out, we're supposed to get newer jeans or, you know, not look like there's something that you wear when you're out gardening. I'm probably realistically going to need some new jeans in the year 2022. But instead of buying 8 pair or 10 pair, like I normally would do, I might buy 3 pair. Okay, so for clothing, I put only if truly needed, in parentheses, like pants. The second one is undergarments, underwear, bras, socks. Probably I am okay on underwear and socks for the rest of my life. No, but I have a lot. But I probably will need a couple new bras. I haven't bought any for a while. But I'm not one of those anymore. At one time, I was one of those that had to go to Victoria's Secret, or I had to go to Nordstrom's and Macy's and get these really cute, pretty ones. No, sorry. I'm just get the Playtex on, 24 hour. So I am going to write on here 2 bras for the year. That's all I need for the year. That will last me a year. I've had these for several years. And so, third thing is she put lingerie. I don't wear lingerie, so I changed that to pajamas. Okay. I'm going to say realistically that I do not need any for 2022. I'm not allowing myself any money to be spent on pajamas for 2022. I have more than enough summer and I have more than enough winter ones. And the only one that sees them are me and my husband. So I am not going to allow myself any money to be set aside for pajamas, period. I do not need that. Okay. Shoes. I have plenty of shoes. However, I did put only if really needed for like work. So I'm going to allow myself 2 pair of shoes for the entire year. So I don't need sandals. I don't need boots. I don't need all kinds of shoes like that. But I am going to put that I am allowed 2 pair of shoes for work. I don't know when I'll buy them. Right now I don't need them, but I might need them later. The next thing that she put on here was jewelry. I am one of those people that love jewelry, but no, there is no reason for me to buy any jewelry in 2022. So none for 2022. And every time I go to get my hair done, my hairdresser sells, I can't remember what that brand is called, but it's like the $5 jewelry. Every time I go to Penny's or Kohl's, I'm always looking at the costume jewelry. I sell it at my work, and I am not going to, I'm not going to buy any jewelry at all. I have so much jewelry, it's not even funny. So none. Purses or wallets. I'm going to say only if truly needed, because I always use my wallet until it dies. So I'm going to allow myself 1 purse and 1 wallet for the entire year. But I probably don't need a purse, but I'm going to allow myself that for the, in case something happens, I tend to wear the same purse for a year, but I will allow myself 1 purse and 1 wallet for the entire year. And once I have it, then that's it. So I got to make sure I make a good buy if I do get one. Okay. Accessories. I'm assuming that means like scarves. I don't know, just phone accessories. I don't need any accessories. I do not believe that I need any at all. So I'm going to put none for 2022. I do not need any accessories at all. Decor. I'm thinking decor is for my home. And so I'm going to say no for 2022. Now, I might be kicking myself for doing this, but I'm really trying to cut back. None for 2022. It's not something that I desire. No. I don't need any decor. I bought it I buy it all the time. I buy stuff for my walls all the time. I don't need any more. Bedding. So I'm going to allow myself 2 pillows for the year because I haven't bought pillows in a long time, and it's about time to buy pillows. And 1 comforter. because my comforter is really wearing out and I haven't bought a new comforter in probably 3 or 4 years. I don't need new sheets. I don't need new blankets. I have all that. So for the year of 2022, for the entire year, I can buy 2 pillows and 1 comforter or bedspread or quilt or whatever. So that's all I'm allowing myself. Once it's bought, then it's, I don't know, I'll make a different, like highlight it or something so I know that that's done for the year. Appliances. Let's knock on wood that we don't need any. But if we need appliances, usually my husband is always the one that buys that. So I'm going to just put husband takes care of that. And I know some of you are like, well, it comes out of the same pot. Yes, in a way it does. But because it's not my first marriage or his first marriage, and we got married later in life, we do have our own bills and our own checking accounts. And so when the appliances break down, he's always bought them. So that's just how it works for us, and it works good. So we're going to leave it like that. Homeware. I'm thinking homeware is going to be like dishes, plates, pots and pans, that kind of thing. So, you know, I really don't need any of that. The only thing that I change up often is my fry pans. I have, so in a year's time, I would say that I could have 2 egg pans, 2 egg fry pans, and 2 large fry pans, and 2 pots. So you could buy it all at one time, or you could buy it separately. And I don't usually buy the sets. I usually go to either Target or the hardware store here in town, and I'll get the fry pans or the pots with the lids, and I get the size that I need at that time. So for the whole year, I'm allowing myself 2 egg fry pans because we do a lot of cooking at home, 2 large fry pans for other things, and 2 pots. So I'm going to allow myself that for the entire year. That doesn't mean I won't use, I might not buy it, but I am going to allow myself that. The next thing she had on there was makeup. I have enough lipstick, blush, and eyeshadow for a lifetime probably. The only thing that I would need is foundation. And so I don't wear makeup all the time, but I'm going to say I could have 4 jars of foundation in a year. That would be 1 every quarter. And that's when I wear my makeup all the time. I was starting to wear my makeup all the time at work again, but then COVID, when the new variants came out, we had to go back to masks. So when we have masks, I don't wear makeup to work because it just gets all smeared up all over my mask. So the only thing that I'm going to allow myself for makeup in this year is 4 jars of foundation. That's it. No lipsticks, no eyeshadows, no blushes. And I would always just buy that stuff just to have extra because I liked, oh, I like how that one looks. No, I have so many, I don't need any. Skincare. The only thing I buy for skincare for myself, honestly, is Noxzema to wash my face, and that's basically all. I was thinking I wanted to start do the masks, like Mask Monday, but I haven't. So I don't think I need to do a mask every week. If I decide to do it, I will allow myself 1 mask a month. And my Noxzema is just, that to me is an essential item. That it's like buying bar soap or shampoo. I get my Noxzema. It's not an extra. It's just how I clean my face. Toiletries. Toiletries would be like what? Like toilet paper and feminine hygiene products and toothpaste and mouthwash. I feel those are essential items, and I don't go overboard on those things. I don't try new things, so I'm just gonna say it's essential, and just buy what's needed. The other thing she said is stationery. I don't ever buy stationery other than I guess I buy paper once in a while. I don't know. I guess I didn't really stop to think about that. So maybe I'll allow myself $20 a month for stationery. $20 a month. And if I need envelopes for sending out things that I've made for friend mail, I guess that would fall under stationery. So I'll allow myself $20 a month for that, I guess. Craft supplies. Okay, this is where, if you guys know me, I'm crazy ridiculous about loving my crafting. And at first I was like, no, I'm going to cold turkey it, and I can't buy anything. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I can spend $25 a month on craft supplies. Now, I normally would spend $200 to $400 a month on craft supplies. And I'm going to cut that all the way back to $25 a month. That's hard. So if I go to the Dollar Tree and I have to break it up to essential items or food, and this is crafting items, and I cannot buy more than $25 a month in craft supplies, and that would count Michael's or Hobby Lobby or buying online or buying from my work, and that's going to be tough. So I was going to stop it completely, and I'm glad I watched her, because she said that a lot of times when you go cold turkey, a lot of times you'll give up and you'll just quit. And she says, and if you do, just jump back on and go again. She said that there was one time, this other channel I watched, she said there was one time she did great her first year for the first 6 months. And then she went on a binge and she went shopping like crazy. And then she felt guilty about it. And then she just said, I can't beat myself up over it. And she just picked right back up and started over again. But I hope I don't do that. I hope I stick with it. The next thing was books. No, I am going to say absolutely no books in 2022, because I have so many. Not going to do it. I'm going to read what I have. And if for some reason I read every book that I haven't read, which that's not going to happen, then I'll go to the library for the rest of the year. But no, this is what I'm going to say, no books for 2022. Games, I never buy games. Even if I get games on my iPad, I don't pay for them. I get free ones. So I'm going to say no games. I'm not going to buy any games in 2022. It's something I don't need. Techs and gadgets. I don't buy a new phone or a new iPad or anything like that unless the one I have dies. So only if one crashes is what I'm going to put. So if my iPad crashes completely, which it shouldn't, because it's new, it's fairly new, I think it's a year old or so, then okay, then I have to go get one. But I'm not into buying all these different gadgets like the Apple Watch and this and that. I'm not into that. So only if one crashes will I replace it. Sports equipment, I don't buy any. And I used to buy things for working out, like, weights and different things when I was doing that. But, and I'm not into bowling anymore and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to put no. new hobby things. So a hobby is, I guess, a little different than crafting. And so my other, I don't know. The other hobby would be coloring, I guess. This is going to be really hard, and I'm going to say no books. I can't buy any books in 2022. And I can only buy pens and pencils if I run out or if they dry up. Only if needed. So there's a lot of times I buy a new set of pencils because I like that set and they're like $100, or a new set of pens. And so I'm going to say that I can't buy pens or pencils unless the ones I have dry up. And then in that case, then I will. Gifts for others. Yes, I don't know how to budget that one yet. And I might have to just think about that one and get back to it. I'm just going to cut back. Because I do still buy for I'm still going to buy for my grandbabies, but I'm just not going to buy as much. And buy for my sons for their birthdays and my daughter-in-laws. I don't buy them a lot. Like my son last birthday, I got him just a gift card to a restaurant. And my daughter-in-laws, I get them like a candle, something not very big. But for the kids, I am going to cut back. But that's going to be hard, but I'm going to do that. Okay. Eating out with friends. Hold on. Takeout or eating out. Okay, eating out with friends. I'm going to say I can do that one time a month. And if I don't, that's fine, but I'm going to allow myself to go out with my friends once a month if I want. Takeout and eating out, that would be like at work, every other Friday, we order either breakfast or lunch at a certain restaurant in town, and we all eat from that. So, and then I do once in a while like to eat out. My husband pays a lot of times, and I'm not going to count it. If he pays, then he pays. But if it comes out of my budget, which would be mostly if I was to eat out at lunch at work or breakfast before work, I have to be more organized and either take my food to work or come home. So takeout or eating out is going to be one time a week. So I have to really make up my mind. If I'm going to eat out on every other Friday with my friends for work, then I'm not going to eat out the rest of the week. I was getting to the point where I was eating out 5 days a week for lunch, and you times out by $20, that's $100 a week. That's $400 a month just eating out instead of coming home. And that didn't include if I got like donuts or Burger King before work, or if I got dinner after work and brought it home. My husband likes to eat out like once a week. So if he wants to do that, that's fine. But for me, like at work and stuff, it's only going to be once a week. It's either going to be breakfast, lunch, dinner, but only once a week. So I'm going to try really hard, and I'm going to make a whole sheet just for eating out. And then the last thing is traveling. So I'm going to put one vacation, I guess, a year for right now. I don't know. So my vacations have been going to Montana, but that was $980 for my ticket just to go. And that didn't include helping with things when I got there, you know. But my sister wants me to come visit her in Kansas. And then my youngest son wants me to go to Santa Barbara with them for Easter. So as it looks for right now, I am going to go to Santa Barbara with my son, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to Montana or not. So I'm going to leave that one kind of open. Maybe 2. But there's years where I go and I don't go anywhere at all, and then I might go 2 times in 1 year. So, but I don't take these extravagant traveling where I go on a cruise or I go to another country. My vacations consist of going to see my brother in Arizona, or my sister in Kansas, or my other brothers in Washington, or my son in Montana. So my vacations are centered around visiting family. And that's how it's going to be. Now, starting tomorrow, I'm going to do some grocery shopping tomorrow, and I'm going to try to even reel back on my grocery shopping and see how that goes for me. I'm sorry this video is so long, but I wanted to go over with you my plans for this year. That this channel is not just going to be budgeting, but it is a part of my life, and it's Life with Patty, and this is what I'm going to try to do for 2022. But I'm still going to craft, and I'm still going to show you what I craft, and I'm still going to bake and cook, and we're going to do that. And I'm going to show you my grocery hauls now, because I'm going to try to realistically not buy a bunch of junk food and not buy stuff that I'm not going to use, and so I'm going to cut back on that. So I will be doing a grocery haul soon for you. So you guys stay tuned. Let me know how many of you are going on no spend, low spend, essential shopping only. What are you doing for your shopping and for your budgeting this year? Put it in the comments below, okay? And I'm going to go enjoy my tea, take a nice warm bath, and you guys have a very happy new year. All right? I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye-bye.